Morning. So over the weekend I put the blocks in, so if you can see there, I'll give you a quick spin round in a minute, but this morning I really need to get all this crap. I need to get to the tip really. So I'm gonna drink my tea, get to the tip, and then I need to try and level out the block work. What I mean by leveling out the block work is, so if you look there, there's 2 blocks on show. That's the level of the ground. So then this pile here, I was going to put it back in. So basically, the level of the ground would be like that. I need to fill in another block there, and then it'd be there. But actually, I probably want it as low down as possible because it is quite, like, comes to my knee. So obviously the little one can, she could, if she wanted to, climb in or fall over. So what I'm going to do today is collect all this stuff, get it to the tip, and then find me level. I'll probably drag all this dirt back there and try and fill this. And then what I've got to do is, obviously, like I said, put that pipe in. If you see just down there, I need a waste pipe to connect into here. So I need to get, obviously, a waste pipe. That little waste pipe there will run into this little channel, and then I'll run it where you can see this pipe that's stuck up here. I need to get it as low as possible because then that runs down into the barrel, and then from the barrel I'm going to then pump it up into the waste. So yeah, I need to basically dig my channel in, get that glued in, and then all I've got to do is concrete the bases. But what I'm thinking of doing is, whether it'll work or not, because this is the same height, I'm thinking of getting some planks, planking it across, so I can walk across here with the barrow and then tip it in there. Because this one will be easy because I can come to the end, tip it in, and then break it all back, get it in. But here I've got to do buckets. So yeah. Yes, so today what I'm going to do is clear all this up. I need to get it all done really today because I'm at work now for the rest of the week. Clear it up, level it off. I need to knock a little mix up to obviously put that block in, but then also I'm going to set the drains properly. So I'm going to set them on sand and cement for now, and then concrete round them before I mix them the full amount of concrete, because I don't want them lifted. And actually I want to fill them with water as well and test them. So for now it's all this crap's got to go. Right, so what I'm doing now is just digging this trench in here, because obviously I need another block in here, but I want this piece basically be like that, so I can have I'm going to do a T-piece, so 2 pipes into one going into here, and then this one will be, because what I find is when you get a bowl out or something, I don't want to be tipping it on the grass if I do have AstroTurf. So what I want to do is I'm going to make myself a little stand, so it'll be up here, so then it'll gravity, and then I'll just do like an inch pipe that will slot into there, so it can just drain away. So then everything's going down into there to then get into waste, instead of tipping water back over the grass or whatever, or over the AstroTurf. But yeah, all I'm going to do is I'm probably just going to angle that down, so it'll be like that, instead of yeah, actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the cutter, and I think I'm just going to cut out a little notch in here so that can sit flush to that floor, so then I can just run it straight down and in. Yeah, I'm going to do that. So I'll crack on with that now. Right, I think that'll be it now. I've got to get some I've got to get 2 90s there just to connect this piece up. So I've cut a little hole in the bottom, so that'll run flush on the floor once it's all concreted in. So there'll just be an inch pipe work, or 1.5 pipe just sitting just down here. That's all in. I've just mucked in the drains. So what I'll do is, they're all level now. So all I'll do, once it's set, I'll put my 90s on. 90s on there, 90 on there. And then fill the drains up with water, then I'll concrete. I'll tape them over and concrete them in. But yeah, it's all flat now, so I've just got this little mound here, because obviously as soon as I connect this up, that will then be pushed into there. But yeah, just need the ground to like go down, compact down, because obviously where I've filled in, obviously it's real, like it's dry at the moment, so it'll just sink as soon as it gets wet. I think it'll sink. So but yeah, that's that pipe that pops out here. So what I'm thinking of doing is just literally 19 into this, and then I don't know if you can see it, that pipe there runs down into there, that pushes it up and in. And if you go to that bamboo stick there, there's a soakaway under there. But obviously having this pond, that one and that one, if I clean them all at the same time, it'd probably overflow. There's no trickle in or a trickle out. So what I was thinking of doing is using that as me trickle in and out. So basically, yeah, trickling out into the barrel and then pumping it into there. But it just means leaving, because at the moment when I do me pumping out, I literally switch it on and switch it off. But obviously it just means I need to hope that the float switch works, because at the moment, because there's a pipe going in and there's a pipe going out, sometimes the float gets caught on one of those and then it's just constantly on. So yeah, I can't have that if I'm using it as a trickle in, because obviously it'll be on all the time, just breaking. Yeah, getting nice and warm now. Instead we've had some cold weather, but yeah, it's getting nice and warm now. Got a little bit of a sunburnt face, you know. Yeah, but you know, so this will do. That there was the size 1 champion from the Birmingham show. Just probably now, because they're putting on a bit of body but not the length, so I probably need to move probably that one and the shower into the main pond, and then the rest, and that's the DK Shiro from Crafty's event. So yeah, realistically I could probably take the 3 out and then the rest can go. I wouldn't mind I wouldn't mind emptying all this and just turning it off for a bit until I'm sorted out there, because the long-term plan is, because obviously with the little one, she could probably, well, she will definitely, she could fall in on the top, but also once this is all level, because she's going to probably come up another 200 and something mil, she probably could lean over and in. So what the plan is, I was going to build like a solid back wall, like a 3-foot wall at the back, put a roof on it, and at the front I was going to have it sort of so you can take a jump guard off. So that basically the whole back of there would be one solid continuous wall. So I need to be screwing in pipe, like posts down the back of there. So it just means a bit more difficult when it's full, but if we empty it, yeah. Right, so this is my little contraption. Just a few bearers running across, and then that allows me to run me wheelbarrow down and then in. So all I did last night is filled the bottom drain up there fine. So all I'm going to do now is take the water back out. It doesn't matter if I spill it, because I'm concreting. But if you can see, what I did is I put these on the bottom course. So all I'm going to do, I'm going to pull them up a bit like that, and then they'll be embedded in the concrete then, and they go around the whole of the bottom. So every time there's one, I'm just going to pull it up, and then when I'm concreting, all I've got to do is pull them up, and it'll bind it in basically to make it one complete slab, like so. Yeah, so pull them up. I'm going to quickly empty this now. And then once I've got, because basically when I tip it, it's going to all splatter all up here. So I want to get that off, dry the top off, get some tape on it so it's completely taped down. I'm just going to do a level base. I'm not going to slope it in or anything. It's just going to be a level base because it's only small. the pull of the drain should clear this off anyway. And then once that's done, it's probably tomorrow, I'll get the core drill and I'll be able to choose where I want me returns, because all I'm going to do is, because it's such a shallow height, I'm going to probably put the easy pod in place, and then where the pipe works out nice to curve it, instead of having real sharp 90s to try and get it in, if it works out, you know, that I've got to have a return here, then I'll just literally come round. So yeah, empty that, get a mix on and start getting it in, start laying it down.